Deep within the barren wastelands of Siberia, there exists a village shrouded in eternal winter. Oymyakon is a place where life seems frozen in time, where the sun rarely shines and where the cold seeps into your bones and never lets go. This forsaken settlement has earned its reputation as the coldest inhabited place on Earth. As you step foot into Oymyakon, you're greeted by a scene straight out of a chilling nightmare. Buildings huddle together for warmth, their wooden frames wrapped in thick layers of ice. A biting wind howls across the frozen landscape, carrying with it the promise of temperatures that plummet to a bone-chilling 67 degrees Celsius. In the depths of winter, the sun barely peeks over the horizon, casting a feeble glow that does little to penetrate the oppressive darkness. The frozen ground beneath your feet, a treacherous canvas of ice and snow, creaks ominously under your weight. Each step is a gamble, a delicate balance between solid ice and treacherous cracks that threaten to swallow you whole. The locals navigate these frozen streets with practiced ease, their faces stoic masks against the relentless cold. Dogs, their thick coats ruffled by the wind, dart through the shadows, their paws making silent prints in the sparkling snow. Even the trees seem to cower in the face of this unforgiving terrain, their branches gnarled and twisted, as if in a constant struggle to survive. Oymyakon is a place where survival is a daily battle. Inside the village, the struggle continues. Homes are heated by makeshift stoves, fueled by whatever materials can be found, a desperate attempt to ward off the encroaching cold. The air inside is thick with wood smoke, offering a faint promise of warmth, yet never truly dispelling the icy grip that permeates every corner. People bundle themselves in layers of heavy clothing, their faces obscured by fur hats, leaving only their determined eyes visible. They gather around tables, sharing stories and laughter, their voices echoing with a strength that belies the despair that lurks just outside their doors. Oymyakon is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit, a place where hope flickers like a candle in the face of overwhelming odds. But Oymyakon's icy embrace is just a prelude to the true extremes that await us on this journey to the Earth's most inhospitable corners. Now, prepare yourself for a descent into the very heart of the Arctic Circle, where the frigid winds of the north gather with merciless force. Here in Antarctica, the temperature plummets to unimaginable depths, reaching a bone-chilling 89.2 degrees Celsius. Imagine standing on a vast expanse of ice, the wind whipping across your skin, stealing your breath away and leaving you exposed to the raw power of nature. Around you, nothing moves. The silence is deafening, broken only by the mournful cry of the wind as it sweeps across the endless white desert. In this desolate realm, the air itself seems to solidify, transforming into countless glistening shards that pierce the skin and chill you to the core. You feel utterly alone, a tiny speck of humanity amidst a frozen wasteland that stretches as far as the eye can see. And as the temperature drops to a heart-stopping 89.2 degrees Celsius, you realize that you've just witnessed the coldest temperature ever recorded on Earth. Next, let's embark on a perilous journey to the summit of Denali in Alaska, where danger lurks at every turn. As you ascend higher and higher, the temperature begins to plummet, dropping to a soul-penetrating 60 degrees. But it's not the cold alone that poses a threat. The wind here is a relentless force, whipping across the jagged peaks and creating terrifying wind chills that can knock you off your feet. Imagine the fierce gusts buffeting your body, trying to tear you away from the mountain and send you plummeting into the abyss below. Just minutes of exposure to such conditions can result in severe frostbite, turning skin into a painful and dangerous patchwork of ice. Yet seasoned climbers still dare to venture into these frozen wastes, driven by an insatiable thirst for adventure and a desire to conquer one of North America's most formidable peaks. And now the journey takes a scorching turn as we head to Death Valley in California. Here the landscape transforms into a furnace of unbearable heat. The air shimmers above the cracked earth, creating an eerie mirage that distorts the distant horizons. Prepare to be met with temperatures that soar to a sweltering 56.7 degrees Celsius. The sun beats down relentlessly, baking the sand and turning Death Valley into a crucible of intense heat. Imagine walking across the barren wasteland, the sun beating down on your skin, every step you take feeling like walking on a burning grill. In this desolate valley, the air is so dry it feels like sandpaper against your throat, stealing your moisture and leaving you parched and desperate for water. The shimmering heat waves dance before your eyes, teasing you with visions of distant oases that never materialize. It's a place where the boundaries between reality and hallucination blur, and where the unforgiving sun reigns supreme over all. Our next stop is the Lut Desert in Iran, also known as Dasht-e Lut. Here, the sun's fury knows no bounds. The temperature on the ground rises to an astonishing 70.7 degrees Celsius, hot enough to melt asphalt and scorch the earth. Picture the intense heat radiating from the sand, creating an oven-like atmosphere that broils anything foolish enough to enter. In this hellish landscape, the wind whips up dust storms that obscure the horizon and burn the nostrils. The fine particles of sand are lofted into the air, forming towering walls that blot out the sun and create an eerie daytime twilight. It's a place where the very air seems to crackle with heat. and where the scorching sun transforms the desert floor into a sea of undulating ripples. Prepare to be amazed by the geothermal wonders of Dalal in Ethiopia. Nestled amidst the Danakil Depression, this surreal landscape boasts an average annual temperature of 35 degrees Celsius. Imagine stepping into a world where the earth itself seems to boil. The air is thick with the scent of sulfur as steamy plumes rise from the ground, carried aloft by the wind and painting the sky with ethereal wisps of vapor. At Dalal, you'll find bubbling springs with vibrant shades of yellow, green and blue, creating a mesmerizing spectacle of colors amid the stark surroundings. These springs are not just a feast for the eyes, but also a testament to the extraordinary geological forces that shape this region. Their waters are rich in various minerals, including sulfur, chlorine, and sodium, giving them their striking hues. As you venture further into this captivating landscape, you'll stumble upon solidified pools of salt, creating a crusty surface that glitters under the scorching sun. These remnants of evaporated water form a surreal mosaic, adding to the otherworldly ambience of the place. Get ready to be captivated by the enchanting beauty of Salar de Uyuni, located in the heart of Bolivia's Andean plateau. When the rainy season arrives, the vast expanse of the world's largest salt flat transforms into a gigantic mirror. Imagine standing in the middle of a seemingly endless ocean, but instead of water, it's a perfectly smooth surface of salt that reflects the sky above. It's as though the heavens have descended to earth, creating a breathtaking panorama that defies imagination. As you walk across this ethereal landscape, every step feels like treading on clouds. The sky, devoid of any obstructions, stretches endlessly in all directions, creating a sense of infinite perspective that overwhelms the mind. Now let's explore a place that seems straight out of a science fiction movie. The Door to Hell, also known as the Darvaza gas crater. Located in the remote desert of Turkmenistan, this enigmatic fiery pit has been burning relentlessly for over 5 decades. Picture a gaping hole in the earth, its depths ablaze with an eerie orange glow, day and night. The crater, approximately 20 meters wide and 20 meters deep, is filled with a mysterious burning gas that refuses to extinguish. Since its accidental ignition in 1971, it has continued to burn without cease, creating a mesmerizing spectacle that draws both fascination and fear. The air around the crater is thick with the smell of burning sulfur, adding to the otherworldly atmosphere. It's a place where the boundaries between earth and fire blur, leaving visitors in awe and wonder, prepared to be transported to a realm where nature's raw power reigns supreme. Located in northern Tanzania, Lake Natron is a place where tranquility and terror intertwine. Imagine a vast lake with a surface as still and reflective as a sheet of glass, its waters tinged with a haunting shade of blood red. The reason behind this eerie hue lies in the high concentration of algae and other organic matter in the lake. But it's not just the color that makes Lake Natron a place of mystery and danger. It's the presence of countless petrified birds that adds a layer of intrigue and eeriness to its shores. These poor creatures have fallen victim to the lake's highly alkaline waters, which quickly turn them into stone-like figures. Their bodies become preserved in time, forming ghostly statues that serve as a reminder of the lake's unforgiving nature. And finally, we reach the mystical realm of Mount Roraima, a mountain of immense grandeur that straddles the borders of Venezuela, Brazil, and Guyana. Prepare to be mesmerized by its imposing presence, with its tepui or flat-topped summits that pierce the clouds. Imagine standing at the base of this colossal mountain range and gazing upward at the sheer cliffs that rise thousands of meters into the sky. The tepui, some reaching heights of over 2,000 meters, appear as if they've been carved out of the very heavens. These ancient geological formations have been shaped by millions of years of erosion, creating a landscape that seems straight out of a fairy tale. The uniqueness of Mount Roraima's flora and fauna has captured the imagination of many, including the legendary explorer Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, who drew inspiration from the mountain for his fictional creation of The Lost World. From the frozen wasteland of Oymyakon to the fiery depths of Death Valley, we've journeyed to the coldest, hottest, and strangest places on Earth. Each location has unveiled the raw power and enigmatic beauty of our planet. Now it's time for you to decide which of these extreme destinations would you dare to visit. Would you brave the bone-chilling cold of Oymyakon or venture into the scorching heat of Death Valley? Or perhaps you'd prefer to witness the ethereal beauty of Salar de Uyuni or stand in awe of the burning inferno of the Door to Hell. Share your thoughts in the comments below and let your imagination run wild. As we conclude this extraordinary journey, we're left in awe of the wonders that await us on our planet. From the coldest inhabited village to the hottest ground on Earth, from salt flats that reflect the sky to fiery craters that burn day and night, Earth continues to amaze and captivate us with its extremes and enigmatic beauty. So keep exploring, stay curious, and get ready for more amazing facts about our world. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and share your experience with others. Until next time, keep seeking out the extraordinary in the everyday.